Hey everybody! I just want to share with you my picks for the 2026 NCAA tournament. So here it goes. For the East region, for the round of 64, I got Duke over Siena, Ohio State over TCU, Northern Iowa over St. John's, Kansas over California Baptist, Louisville over South Florida, Michigan State over North Dakota State, UCLA over UCF, and UConn over Furman. For the round of 32, I got Duke over Ohio State, Northern Iowa over Kansas, Michigan State over Louisville, UConn over UCLA. For the Sweet 16, I got Duke over Northern Iowa and UConn over Michigan State. For the Elite Eight, I got Duke over UConn to advance to the Final Four. Next, the South region. For the play-in game, I got Lehigh over Prairie View. For the round of 64, I got Florida over Lehigh, Clemson over Iowa, Vanderbilt over McNeese State, Nebraska over Troy, North Carolina over VCU, Illinois over Penn, St. Mary's over Texas A&M, and Houston over Idaho. For the round of 32, I got Florida over Clemson, Nebraska over Vanderbilt, North Carolina over Illinois, and Houston over St. Mary's. For the Sweet 16, I got Florida over Nebraska and Houston over North Carolina. For the Elite Eight, I got Houston over Florida to advance to the Final Four. Next, the West region. For the play-in game, I got Texas over NC State. For the round of 64, I got Arizona over Long Island, Utah State over Villanova, High Point over Wisconsin, Arkansas over Hawaii, BYU over Texas, Gonzaga over Kennesaw State, Miami, Florida over Missouri, and Purdue over Queens. For the round of 32, I got Arizona over Utah State, Arkansas over High Point, BYU over Gonzaga, and Purdue over Miami, Florida. For the Sweet 16, I got Arizona over Arkansas and Purdue over BYU. For the Elite Eight, I got Arizona over Purdue to advance to the Final Four. And finally, the Midwest region, I got, for the play-in games, I got Miami of Ohio over SMU and Howard over UMBC. For the round of 64, I got Michigan over Howard, St. Louis over Georgia, Texas Tech over Akron, Alabama over Hofstra, Tennessee over Miami of Ohio, Virginia over Wright State, Kentucky over Santa Clara, and Iowa State over Tennessee State. For the round of 32, I got Michigan over St. Louis, Alabama over Texas Tech, Virginia over Tennessee, and Kentucky over Iowa State. For the Sweet 16, I got Michigan over Alabama and Kentucky over Virginia. And for the Elite Eight, I got Michigan over Kentucky to advance to the Final Four. And for the Final Four, I got Duke over Houston to advance to the national championship, and Arizona over Michigan to advance to the national championship. And I got Arizona over Duke to win the national championship. So those are my picks for the 2026 NCAA tournament. So see you guys later.